Hello there. I want to talk to us about three things you should not be ignorant of if you really want to walk with God and be successful in life. These things are stated in the scriptures, but because most times we speed read the scriptures, we really don't pay attention to them. The scripture says you should not be ignorant of those things. So that means your knowledge of those things will be the jackpot to a life of success and outstanding glory. Number one, in First Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 7. Paul said something. He says, concerning spiritual gift, I would not have you ignorant. If you study that First Corinthians chapter 12, Paul said something. He said, the gift of the Spirit, he said, has been given to every man to profit without. So that means spiritual gifts are given to you for your profiting. If you are not aware of your spiritual gift, if you are ignorant of your spiritual gift, you are going to be losing out big time. Those things have been made available unto you for your profiting. So as you grow in the Lord, scripture says we should covet earnestly spiritual gift. The gift of healings, the gift of working of miracles, the gift of faith, word of knowledge, word of wisdom, discerning of spirit, tongues and interpretation of tongues and prophecy. These are the gracious gifts of God that has been made available for us to be able to live above situations and circumstances. Number two is this: we should not be ignorant of the devices of the devil. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11 says, for we are not ignorant of the devices of the devil. That's what the last part says. One of the secret to warfare, or one of the secret to victory in warfare, is what is called spiritual intelligence, understanding your enemy. A lot of people are being oppressed, but because they don't understand the methodologies and the modus operandi of the devil, they don't know that they are being oppressed. And until the source of a thing is determined, you cannot really, you won't really know how to deal with the issue. Most times as a doctor, when patient comes, we want to know the source of the ailment. We want to know what is called the etiology. Is this infection of bacterial origin? Is it of viral origin? Is it of fungal origin? That's what will let us know the kind of drugs we are going to prescribe. But if we are in the dark of what is going on, then we are as helpless as the patient. So you must understand the devices of the enemy so that you will know how to prevent him. You know how to outsmart him. Then lastly, Romans chapter 10 verse 3 talks about something concerning the children of Israel. He said, for they being ignorant of God's righteousness, they have not submitted themselves to the righteousness of God. They created their own righteousness. I'm just paraphrasing. Righteousness is key, because your key to reigning in life is righteousness. Romans 5:17 says, they which receive the abundance of grace and of the gift of righteousness shall reign in life. So you must be conscious of your righteousness for you to be able to be on top all the time, all the day. Because if you are not conscious of your righteousness, condemnation will set in, guilt will set in, and before you know it, you lose your joy. And because scripture says, with joy shall you draw water out of the wells of salvation, that which salvation has made available for you, you would not be able to appropriate them. I hope these things has blessed you. Till I see you next week, I remain Pastor Austin. God bless you.